Hey y'all, and today actually marks actually 4 more days until the 2016 presidential election. So be afraid, be very afraid. Like I said, I think we're screwed either way with whoever gets into office. That's kind of why I wanted to go over the third party option. Just saying, like I said in a previous video, I am officially voting for Jill Stein of the Green Party. So honestly, that's basically my message. I wanted to kind of briefly go more into detail about why I'm going green this election. Like I said, more not just based on principle, but I also like the idea of giving the third parties in general, whether it's the Green Party or the Libertarian Party, more momentum for upcoming elections. So, you know, obviously not this time around or the next time around or the next time around, but eventually I'd like to see the third parties be given a much greater chance. And I'm seeing that now more with my generation, the millennials. Like I said, like, the millennials in general are starting to see the bullshit in both the the Republican and Democratic Party. There we go. That's it. Yeah. And honestly, I want to briefly go over the Libertarian Party option as well. Like I said, I considered voting Libertarian this election, but honestly, even though I like the Libertarian Party in theory, I honestly, I think it's gotten so watered down with, you know, pseudo-libertarians like Gary Johnson, for instance. I don't find him to be really libertarian in any way, except for maybe on a fiscal way, maybe. I don't know, he's fiscally conservative and he's, you know, pro-LGBT rights and he wants to legalize marijuana. Other than that, I don't see him being... He doesn't go far enough when it comes to civil liberties. In fact, I think Jill Stein actually goes a lot further than Gary Johnson when it comes to civil liberties. So if you think about it, Jill Stein is more of a, you know, libertarian or whatever than Gary Johnson is, especially when it comes to, I don't know, civil liberties like, for instance, the war on drugs. Jill Stein wants to actually decriminalize all drugs. And honestly, I don't even think Gary Johnson has even brought this up in his platform at all. I don't think he really wants to decriminalize all drugs. He said he wants to legalize marijuana, which of course I'm on board with 100%, but I think that's it. I don't think he wants to go further and at the very least decriminalize all drugs. In, like I mentioned in a previous video regarding the war on drugs, I think all drugs should be legalized, taxed, and regulated. So, I guess, yeah, that's my civil libertarian stance on that particular issue. So, yeah, I don't think Gary Johnson really even has considered that. I think, like I said, I think he's basically the run-of-the-mill Republican with a couple libertarian values. Like I said, he wants to legalize marijuana, and I think he's also very supportive of, you know, LGBT rights. But other than that, I don't know. I don't see anything special about Gary Johnson. So anyway, back to my main point. Yeah, I do like the Green Party. I hope we get enough momentum behind the Green Party for future elections. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to kind of end on this statement as far as, you know, the next election, the 2020 election. I think the best case scenario, honestly, would be if Bernie Sanders ran as an independent, because I think he would actually stand a chance against no matter who's gets the presidential election, or whoever wins the presidential election, I should say, whether it's Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. I think Bernie Sanders has an excellent chance of winning the 2020 election if he did run as an independent. So yeah, I hope, I mean, that comes true. I know that's a bit of a stretch, like I said, but like I said, best case scenario outcome, in my opinion. Anyway, let me know what you think. What's your opinion on the third parties, and what do you think the best case scenario would be for a 2020 election outcome? And I'll catch you guys right after the presidential election which is coming up on November 8th. So I'll catch you guys right after. All right, take care. Bye.